So when you're stuck without a studio, this is kind of how you have to do it right now. Hold up your iPhone or your Android in front of the camera, hit play, and here we go. You get the point. Anyways, much different than how it started. Thank you very much for watching the Sullivan's Projects encapsulation of the last video that we're going to do with the Launchpad 407 and the Florida Beach Media Group. It's going to be quite an interesting ride trying to get down this thing, and this is where I really messed up my leg last time, but I was more careful this time, and I think I'll make it okay. But this is going to be the end for the Florida Beach Media Group, and I've already said most things I have to say to the City of Clearwater, the Clearwater Regional Chamber, to the Visit St. Petersburg Clearwater Tourism Agency, and a whole lot of other places that have helped me along the way. And so thank you once again. It's been a miracle that this thing has gone on as long as it has since I've left. I actually left Florida in April of 2013, and here it is. I wouldn't say still going strong. It's not really kind of going strong at all. And what I'm going to do is, in lieu of getting back there and resuming as I had really hoped to do, I'm just going to end it, maybe come up with something else later if I ever get back there. And the winds are starting to pick up a little bit up here, but hopefully you can hear me okay. Launchpad 407, we've already kind of exhausted our efforts talking about that. It's just a clear indication that the old model doesn't work in the new age, and so I'm going to get back in the basement, get into the design shop, get myself some better hardware, get myself a computer that works, rebuild a studio that works, quit trusting people to do what they say they're going to do. I have to really kind of take personal responsibility for making this happen, and it will. And I think the time off is going to be beneficial for me, at least, where I'm going to, instead of doing things out of routine and as a habit, actually think a little bit better about how I design things and get them out there with something that looks more marketable. And so we're gonna do away with these pages over the weekend, and this is your last chance here to see this blog link on the YouTube. But the YouTube is going to stay, and when we get things back up, and maybe periodically during the way, we're going to be posting things on YouTube and on Twitter, but certainly not in the Florida Beach Media Group or the Launchpad 407 configuration. What I will be doing, for all the people concerned about me leaving Facebook, is I will be coming back with a Sullivan's Projects Facebook page. I just need to get some things together with a computer, a studio with graphics capabilities, and we'll start that again. But it may be a while. Like I said, I'm just tired of going on the promises of other people's deadlines. None of it's ever come true, and so we're just going to, once again, trust John Sullivan to take personal responsibility for making this happen, no matter what the financial cost is and the licensing issues I have to deal with staying connected to a computer every 2 weeks to prove that, yes, I really did license this software legally, and I'm really tired of answering the same registration questions, but that's what they're doing now, I guess, these days. I don't know why, but I guess they like to keep track of where their software is and who's using it and all sorts of things that are intrusive into the lives that should really be none of their business, but that's how they operate these days. To the west is the lovely, lovely mountain range called the Saguaro National Forest that I'm actually in right now. To the east is Mount Lemmon, and to the south of there is the eastern portion of the Saguaro National Forest. Mount Lemmon behind me is by far my best place to be in this area. Just didn't have time to get up there before sunset tonight, and giving the time to get down here again to finish this blog in my lovely hometown of Marana. I will be looking for a new place to live. I'm definitely a man of my word. I say I'm leaving Pima County. I will not put up with Chuck Huckleberry or his socialism or his cronyism for 1 minute longer than I have to. I'm locked in here by a contract to the end of August. No saying where I'm going to go. The summertime makes me think I really want to go south to Sierra Vista, and the wintertime makes me think I want to go north up to Casa Grande or Maricopa, or God forbid even Phoenix, where it's about 115 degrees hotter than it is here all the time. But one of the following is going to happen, and my health has really been kind of an issue out here. Just things come and go. Just haven't really felt really well. So now's the time to take some downtime, recoup, maybe plan out some new projects as hobbies that I can turn into something that makes money, and more importantly to me, something that people enjoy. The real downer for me, it's not that and I've had this conversation with Christine Jones and some other people, it's not that I build my worth on how many people are following me on Twitter or watching my videos. That's really not the point. The point is that something is causing people to be mysteriously, curiously interested in what everybody else is doing. And I never compare myself to the Joneses unless that Jones happens to be Christine Jones, and I always worry about how she's doing because I really want her to succeed. But I don't worry about how the Joneses are doing. But when you compare how I'm doing against the rest of the data set, and I am a person of metrics, it obviously spells out that I'm a disaster at what I'm trying to do, and I really need to take it down and regroup and figure out a way to retool it to have better results. And so yeah, when I spend all this time making videos and 3 people see them here, 4 people see them there, that's kind of why I stopped putting the mid-month reviews. I'm still filming them, but I'm not putting them online. Number 1, I don't have a studio. Number 2, there was really no audience for that, and it'd just be a vanity to do that just for myself, to think that history would care if they don't know. The things that are coming up that are very exciting is definitely something I want to be interested in having a studio back up for. I think my shuttle project I've been working on since 1992, thank you other person, is pretty much gone. I think that a lot of the background files that I use for my work over the years is gone. It's in a file called PDD. I'm not sure if Adobe Photoshop can import that, but it's very sophisticated layer software, but it's very simple as far as principles. It does all sorts of formats in and out. My favorite is working with the PDD, which is the same thing, I guess, that Adobe Illustrator and other programs are using. The PDD, you can actually layer things, cut shapes, do anything. I mean, it's just all my graphics were always on a program like that, and there's just nothing out there right now that has the tools that I'm used to and I'm really expert at using. And the same with the video fields. So we're going to get all the stuff replaced. Once again, I'm not here to talk about the past, really, just to say I'm going to be okay. I'm just going to be getting out of here. So if you guys know my email address, and if you don't, I'll put it on the screen with my imaginary editing machine. No, really, just everybody that wants to know how to get a hold of me, I still have, I don't use this email address anymore, but I can still get mail here. It's at Sullivan's Projects, altogether, Sullivan's with an S, projects at gmail.com, and you can get a hold of it that way. Otherwise, stay interested in Twitter. Slowly, it's starting to build up a little bit. I think I'm up to 10 likes on one account, maybe 50 on the other. It's a reality check. It's not a feel-good thing to look at the hits and see that really you're kind of wasting your time doing this stuff. But the point is, I guess if that's the case, I probably am wasting my time doing this stuff, and that's the downtime where I can just take a deeper look at what works and what doesn't, and maybe ways to make it better. So anyways, as always, Godspeed, God bless, have a blessed rest of the summer, and definitely stay in touch. Thanks for watching.